A lot of people think that public speaking means that you're standing at a podium delivering a speech. But public speaking can be seen in a variety of different ways. This was said by Dana Perina, who was a former White House press secretary, and she couldn't have been more right. Public speaking can be seen anywhere that you're speaking to an audience, one person or 100. Throughout public speaking online, I learned 3 different skills: eye contact, confidence, and a conversational tone. Each of these things are very important in public speaking and will be seen in my everyday career of healthcare. The first skill I learned was eye contact. This is very important in holding a conversation with your audience. It shows that you're confident enough to speak to them without reading off of a PowerPoint or notes. This will be used in my career. While I inform patients of their results, I can hold a conversation with them and show that I know what I'm talking about. For example, if I'm telling them about antibiotics they need to use, I have to show that I can know what I'm talking about by looking at them in the eye and making sure they understand what I'm talking about. I can't do this if I'm reading off of notes. The next skill I learned was having confidence. This is important in public speaking to show that you have a good understanding of what you're talking about and also so that the audience can have trust in you. According to www.managementstudyguide.com, they say, remember, your audience would not take you seriously unless and until you believe in yourself. Nervousness only indicates either you are lying or you're not sure of what you intend to communicate. Confidence also helps you sound professional. It looks better and sounds better when you're not cowarding, mumbling, or stumbling, yet you're passionate and enthusiastic. This will be seen in healthcare as when I tell them what's wrong with them or their infection or what they need to do, I need to sound sure of myself. I have to say, this is what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, why, and how, so that they can establish trust and comfort in the fact that I know what I'm saying, rather than saying, well, maybe if you do this or you're supposed to do this, they won't believe you. The last skill I learned was having a conversational tone. This helps you in public speaking so that you remain calm, you have a good pace and a good tone so that your audience can understand what you're saying. It also helps to establish comfort between you and your audience. This is going to be seen in healthcare because you need to have a good conversational tone when you're talking to your patients so that they can feel comfortable with you and understand what you're saying. For example, if I'm telling somebody what they need to do to treat their diabetes, I have to be sure that I sound like somebody they can talk to and be comfortable with and understand me. With a good tone, they can understand what I'm saying, and when I speak to them comfortably, they'll be comfortable with me as well because that vibe passes from me to them and they'll feel comfortable asking me questions. Finally, in conclusion, public speaking was very helpful. I learned 3 very important skills: eye contact, confidence, and having a good conversational tone. Each of these skills are important in their own way, but they all establish a good relationship and trust between the audience and the speaker. Each of these skills will also be used in my everyday career of healthcare. Finally, how can these skills help you in your career?